Mettez pas.
Global Central Board of Directory անդամ ոչ եղել
Thank you. I think as we have as well international media, maybe we will do it in English. And okay, so basically, so far, I think the event organizational part is going quite interesting because I'm getting a lot of feedbacks and I'm asking people what is how was your expectations when you were coming to Armenia? How is the results, what you have seen so far, do you like it or not? And by yesterday evening, I think colleagues also will accept, we got a lot of feedback from especially guests arrived from abroad. As you know, we already mentioned that when we were planning this event, we were expecting about from 2,000 to 2,500 delegates, and today we have more than 6,000 delegates participated into the event, which I think one of the key measures on telling how interesting was the agenda, how was the organizational part of the conference overall have been done. So I think this is already a good result, except that we have many people arriving from different countries. We had a lot of interesting discussions in different directions, and this is another important also measure to say that the event was successful. There was a lot of work, of course, preparation done, not during these days, but during last year, maybe 12 months. And I have to mention that this achievement was also because of the hard work of the staff, the huge support from the community, and of course with the help of the support with our sponsors. We have here AGBU and PixArt with us, among also other sponsors, but I would like to emphasize that it's not only a sponsorship, but it was also huge support for organization with all the resources. Even we have done a lot of brainstorming together on how to make this as successful as possible. As you know, these type of conferences Armenia have had a lot of conferences, but with the size and the scale on, especially from international visitors, I think this was the biggest event in tech sector ever. So this would be also impossible without the support that we got from our sponsors. So I would like to pass my word now to Hovhannes to say also what kind of feedbacks he's getting and what is his opinion on so far.
Thank you very much. I want first of all congratulate organizers and say thank you to Alexander Yesayan and Karen Vartanyan for organizing such a wonderful event in Armenia. It's my personal opinion, but I believe it's the biggest conference we ever had in Armenia. And certainly for IT and for technology, it was the biggest conference I can remember in Armenia. But also the organization and the scale of the event was pretty, impressive. We have many international participants, guests, investors, entrepreneurs, startups and large companies in Armenia, which not only enjoy Armenian hospitality, but they were very much impressed by how vibrant is our IT community here, by the level of startups, entrepreneurs, by the motivation of young generation of entrepreneurs, engineers to create startups. They have many good ideas, and the vibe was very strong. So thank you, organizers, for such a wonderful event. Thank you for World Organization of IT companies to bring this event to Armenia. And I think we set up a new bar for this event, and I hope from now on we will be hosting more international conferences in Armenia. And thank you all the sponsors and community and companies in Armenia from outside which participated in this event. Success for IT industry in Armenia, for all country. I think IT or technology is the best thing to be associated with the country reputation. It's not just tourism, it's not just agriculture or other industries. High-tech is about brain power, and if we can prove the world that we can produce world-class companies and products here, we'll bring more investment, more jobs, and more reputation for the country. Thank you.
Thank you, Hovhannes. I want to emphasize that the companies like PixArt is also bringing a lot of culture, way of working to Armenia, and I think we have achieved a lot on tech sector, and events like this contributing as well a lot on our community to learn from international different companies coming. So far we have achieved a lot of results on developing the IT sector, but especially I think we now have to put also a lot of effort on increasing other helping parts on building the companies, the way that we shift from outsourcing industry to product making industry in IT. So we make higher value in the country. We don't sell from now on man hour, but we sell products and get more and solutions and get more high value products in the country. So I would like to pass as well a word to AGBU to
translation already is we have available, so I would ask you if you want to continue in Armenian, you're welcome.
Okay. First of all, thank you very much for this opportunity. I thank also and congratulate the organizers of this wonderful conference. Many people might wonder why AGBU is actually, I prefer the word partner than the word sponsored. Many people might wonder as to why and AGBU was ever involved in this, in supporting this or partnering in this conference. Actually, we have many reasons why we have decided to work together. Because contrary to what many people think about AGBU, that is a philanthropic organization, AGBU is not just a philanthropic organization sitting in New York and doing its own stuff. It was an opportunity for also AGBU to get very involved in this process because our organization is in the nation-building process right now. We are a major player in the nation-building, whether it's in the diaspora or in Armenia, and we want to present our organization not only as a diasporan organization, but one also that is deeply rooted in Armenia and interested in the development of the country in many of its fields. As we all know it, IT is one of the priorities of the development of Armenia, and I think this was a perfect platform to reinforce it in many ways, and I think we, as an organization, could play a role in that. A conference is a 3-day-long event, but the follow-up is also very important. How we connect our resources in the diaspora, how we engage. Alexis Ohanian put it very nicely in his interesting keynote speech the other day. How are we going to engage our resources in the diaspora with projects in Armenia? I think this is a very interesting platform that WCIT presented not only to the Armenians, but also to international companies and interested investors. On the other side, our organization is also using technology in many of its platforms, in education, in transferring, in tourism, remote online education to transfer knowledge and about the culture, the language and history of Armenian to anywhere and anybody anywhere in the world. So we have many different reasons as to why we partnered, and I think WCIT did a wonderful job attracting, again, not only Armenians from around the world, but international figures that is giving a message about what Armenia is all about, the potential of its IT sector, and how many of these businesses can be established in this country and transfer high-tech solutions, as you have mentioned it, and not only coders and programmers. So we thank this opportunity, and we hope to continue and take it to the next level as somebody that has, a network in the diaspora, and to continue the outcomes of this conference to the next level. Thank you. Thank you.
Now we're ready to answer the questions. Lilith.
Հանրային հեռուստաընկերություն հարցս գուցե միանգամից 3-ի մասին լինի։ Կխնդրեի այն տեսանելի պայմանավորվածություններից ասել, որոնք կարելի է բարձրաձայնել եւ արդյոք ունեք արդեն պայմանավորվածություններ գործակցության համար, որ կարող ենք արդեն հրապարակել։
Շատ լավ, շնորհակալություն։ Հարցի համար կարծում եմ մենք ավելի ճիշտ կլինի ամփոփիչ ասուլիս ենք անելու։ Ճիշտ պատասխանել, բայց ընդհանուր առմամբ ես կուզեմ նշել, որ ես այս 2 օրերի ընթացքում ստացել եմ բավականին տարբեր հաղորդագրություններ կամ զանգեր մեր հայկական ընկերություններից, որոշները ասում էին շնորհակալություն ընդհանուր կազմակերպչական իմաստով եւ որոշները ուղղակի ասում էին, որ մենք հանդիպել ենք նման ընկերության հետ, նախնական պայմանավորվել ենք համագործակցության շրջանակ, որոշները պայմանավորվածություններ ունեին մինչև այդ եւ այստեղ ոնց որ ավելի ամրապնդել են, ուղղակի որպեսզի կոնկրետ 1 կամ 2 ընկերության անուն չհնչեցնեմ, ավելի լավ կլինի ընդհանրացնենք ամբողջ ինֆորմացիան եւ ուրբաթ օրը ավելի հստակ կարողանանք պատասխանել ձեր հարցին, բայց եթե իհարկե գոլեգաները ինչ-որ բան կուզենան ավելացնեն, խնդրեմ։
Ես ցույց շարունակեմ անգլերեն, որտեղ սկսեցի անգլերեն, շարունակեմ անգլերեն։ So our goal was not make any contract during the conference. Our goal was to explain and tell our story to the world and to Armenian community. And as such, we brought several, good partners and advisors and investors to Armenia. And for me, the best indicator of the success of the event was I was asking yesterday some of our partners. I said, "Have you seen the city?" And they said, "No, we just could not get out of this conference. We spent whole day at the conference, so we have no chance to look at the city. We have." We are expecting to do it like tomorrow when the conference will be, ended. So that is a good indication. People usually, go on to the conferences and then, if something is boring, they go and do something else. For this conference, I can say that the people I brought from outside, and they were from people from the U.S., from Ukraine, Russia, Belarus, the other places, London and Germany, Austria, they all were very excited about the conference, and they didn't even have a chance to do anything outside of the agenda of the conference. So that's a good indication that this is a very good event to spread the word about Armenian IT, and that was our goal. Our goal was, we are not doing any B2B deals. We are not doing business contracts. We are a consumer app, and for as a consumer app, we need to, just to tell our story and get more recognition from, large population. And I think that was a very good event for us in terms of we get lots of feedback and comments and things like that, especially after my panel with Kim Kardashian, Alex and Giffy and Alexis, founder of Reddit. I think it was a very good PR event for not only for us, for Pixar, but also for Armenia at all.
Հարցեր, if there are more questions. If no, do we have anything to add?
I think just to say thanks to again our partners as indicated, sponsors, because what I mentioned, it was not just a sponsorship, and it didn't start it and ending today. I think, as mentioned, there is a lot of work for sure that we should continue doing as UAT, as the IT association in Armenia, with AGBU especially. And of course, with Pixar, we were working till today, and will continue the cooperation. So we should use this momentum on going forward. Absolutely agree on the comment made people. So thank you very much.
From my side, thank you very much for my colleagues, all media representatives, for covering this huge event. Thank you. Thank you, dear speakers also.
WCIT բորդի ամեն մի երկրով եւ 20 երկրներից ավել երկրներ ձայն են տվել եւ որ այդ մրցանակը ստանամ, շատ շնորհակալ եմ։
Քանի որ իվենթը փակ էր, մենակ դուք եք ստացել, մենք ինֆորմացիա
չունենք։ Չէ, այնտեղ կար այս մրցանակը միակն էր, բայց կար ոլորտային մրցանակներ, ասենք private public partnership, ասես տարբեր մրցանակներ կար, որոնք որ այստեղ նստած էին։
International media, maybe we will do it in English. And okay, so basically, so far, I think the event organizational part is going quite interesting because I'm getting a lot of feedbacks and I'm asking people what is how was your expectations when you were coming to Armenia? How is the results? What you have seen so far? Do you like it or not? And by yesterday evening, I think colleagues also will accept. We got a lot of feedback from especially guests arrived from abroad. As you know, we already